Hey guys, today I will be making a how to make German food. First, you will need to cut the onion in thin slices. Then you will need to cut pickles into thin slices. You will then need to season the meat. You will have to use spicy brown mustard. Together you will be putting on the meat bacon, pickles, and onions. Spread the mustard onto the meat. You will then put the bacon onto the meat. Then you will put the pickles onto the meat, including with the bacon. Then you will put your thin slices of onions on with the meat. You will then need to roll the meat just like how she is doing it. Be sure that the corners are closed while you are rolling it. You will then need to use toothpicks to make sure you close the meat so that all the stuff does not spill when you are cooking it. You will need to make sure that all the corners are closed with the toothpicks. Repeat from step 1. You will need to do the same steps for each one. Now you are ready to cook. This is an example of what they should look like when you are done rolling and putting them together. If you want extra flavor, you can add pickles or onions and chop them up and add them into the sauce later on. Add in vegetable oil before you start cooking the meat. Have the stove on medium-high and then wait for the meat to sizzle. When the meat starts sizzling, add in your extra flavoring. Then you will put your temperature on to medium high and add in pickle juice. This will add to the flavor of the gravy. Then put the top onto the pot and wait for another 30 minutes. Add in the sauce mix. This will make your gravy. Be sure to stir it with a whisk and mix in the flavoring all together. These little cubes will add in a lot of flavor to your gravy to make it taste good. You will then have to turn the oven on to low. Put the top on, and you will have to let this sit for 30 minutes to cook and simmer. Then you will need to add in water. Your gravy will then start to get in a little color. You will have to add this in to make your sauce even more good. Be sure to stir it with a whisk when you put it in. You may add this in however many times you would like till you like the taste. Add in heavy whipping cream. This will add color and taste into your gravy. You will have to stir it occasionally. Now your food is starting to get a little bit of color. Put the top on and let it sit for another 30 minutes. Now your food is done. This is the end result. Doesn't that look good? Now you have learned how to cook German food. If you would like to look up recipes, this is called Rouladen. Enjoy!